What's up guys, welcome to another episode of the Captain's Vlog. We've been having couple weeks of super solid surf. Got a lot of nice surfing. I got myself in to get some surf photography. That was pretty good. I mean, haven't done that my first time. Got to ride a couple of waves, but right now the waves have calmed down and today is epic conditions again. Woo! What's up, bro? Check it out, it's like glassy behind us and it's a great time to do some bottom fishing. So Matt and I are gonna head out and see what kind of bottom fish we can get and hopefully get some steamers for tonight. Get some fish to steam, throw in the oven, steam them up. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so got the boat in the water, but I noticed something while I was washing the trailer, and this always bothers me. I'm always at the marina and there's always trash out here. People just leave their trash all over the place. Please don't do that. Now the water is leaking. So grab this trash, and this is the good deed for the day. Hopefully we can keep our island clean, our oceans clean. Throw this stuff in the dumpster. Good deed for the day done. Hopefully we catch some fish. Wish us luck. I'm gonna go shut this water off with the main valve. Sadly, the port doesn't take care of this. We gotta take care of this. I was the one who actually put this piece right in here on my own dime. All right guys, let's go fishing. Bottom fishing today on our spot. Hopefully we can get something for the steamer. I feel like eating some steamed fish. If we're lucky, we might get a recipe. So let's see what we can get with this deep bottom row here. First drop. Looks like we both got fish on here. Matt's got one on the line. I got one too, so let's see what happens. 124 meters to go. Crank this guy up. Beautiful day on the water today. For some reason we always choose the really nice days, Matt. Always. My mom watched the other video last time. We're like, how come you don't take me out on days like that? I'm like, I don't know. Just the luck. Look at this. It's actually an old Japanese technique called ikejime. It's a fish spiking tool. It's supposed to dispatch the spine from all the nerves, help protect the flesh, and make the fish last longer and keep them fresh. So we're gonna give this a shot. So this might be a little graphic for most people, but you just gotta basically brain the fish, just like that, and you'll see it shake, just like that. That means you got a good spot right there. Then you wanna run this long stainless wire right through it, and this will run right through the spine of the fish, and it'll dislodge the nerves from the spine if you do this right. Just like that. It's the most humane way to kill fish. Basically takes it out of its misery, and then it'll last a lot longer. Sashimi grade fish. So if we can do this to most of our fish, you actually get super high quality meat for sashimi, but this one, it's gonna be dinner. Got a good one on. See if we can land this guy. See if it stays on. Wish us luck.
There it is. You don't want to come up, dude.
If it's red, it's dead. What do we got here? Oh, double ahu. Double ahu right there.
They're red.
Awesome, man.
There you go.
Change of color. We are killing it.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
I think we got dinner. Maybe we should go back home and cook it. What you guys say? Guys, I'm gonna show you guys how to clean a whole fish. Get it prepared for the steamer tonight. I want to scale it first. Basically, you want to get good scaler. You want to get off all the scales as much as you can, especially around the fin, the pectoral fins, up on the dorsal fins. Those are areas that tend to be ignored. You want to give it a good rinse. You don't want to have any scales in your mouth when you, especially with steamed fish. You know, the scales will not cook. Here you can see me poke right through the anus, right through the belly cavity, up towards the gill plate. The idea here is to try and cut the gills out and pull the guts all at one time. So as you can see, I'm cutting right through the throat of the fish. Just be careful with a sharp knife. You want to avoid cutting yourself. And here I'm going to go ahead and grab the gills. And you'll find this little membrane right along the spine right there. And I will pull, dispatch it, and try and get it all out at one time. After that, you want to just give it a good rinse, get inside the belly cavity and try and get off as much bloodline as possible. And that should be it. It should be ready to cook. You can either fry it or steam it, however, but tonight we're steaming it. Alright guys, so now we're in the kitchen. I'm going to show you guys how to prepare this thing for the steamer. This is a nice lahi. It's a deep water snapper. And it's great for steaming fish. The meat is really nice and delicate and white meat. So what you want to do is you want to score this fish. Just lightly score it, just to get a little bit of the marinade, and the sauce can permeate through the meat and give flavor throughout the fish, just like that. Then you want to add a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt to it as well. A little pepper, a little bit of salt. Make sure you get inside the cavity in here. And a little bit right there on the other side. Alright, and then we are going to take this right onto this piece of foil right over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut a little bit of the tail off. That's some shears. We don't need the tail for this part. Just discard this. Steaming method, I don't have a steamer, a large enough steamer for this fish, or if anything, I don't have any steamer, so I'm gonna do a method. It's a French method we call un papillot. Basically, you're steaming it in a package, so I'm gonna wrap this a particular way. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. And the trick to this is you can't puncture a hole in the foil. If you puncture the hole in foil, then you'll lose the steaming method, and it'll take double the length to cook it, and you won't even know if it's cooked or not. Alright, so I'm gonna show you. I got one layer of foil laid flat, fish nicely laid on it. You don't want to plop your fish on it, and puncture the hole. And then I'm gonna get an exact same size layer of foil for the top. All right, and now we are going to seal the top first, just like that. And now you want to come to the bottom portion over here. Seal the bottom, just with one flap. Then you want to go alternate, so you want to go back to the top, and then back to the bottom. Careful. Just like that. And then you want to just fold it until it's kind of like maybe like an inch away from the body. Give it a little bit of airspace to create some steam. Just like that. And then flatten down the head and the tail and fold it inward once, and then you can fold it just like that. That should be good. Same with the head. Flatten it out, fold it inward once, and then fold basically like folding a package, and there you have it. All right, so we have the fish nicely wrapped on puppy oil in foil, seasoned. What we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer it to this sheet pan like very carefully and place it in the oven. So you kind of want to carefully try not to puncture it, just like that. And I got my oven set up for 475. I want to preheat that. This particular steaming method is going to be what we call Chinese style. I actually learned a bunch of this stuff from a lot of my Hawaiian friends. This is like their ideal way to enjoy a nice piece of fish, like a deep bottom fish or a goat fish or stuff like that. So we're going to steam it Chinese style. And our ingredients today, we are going to have some fresh cilantro, fresh yellow ginger, we got Aji Mirin, and we got some soy sauce, show you whatever kind you want. I like kikkoman, and then we have sesame oil. Those are the basic ingredients, and I'll show you guys how to do the sauce. Alright, so we're gonna add some mirin, about a half a cup of mirin. And maybe a quarter cup of soy sauce. Just eyeballing it here, but because I'm gonna simmer some of this sliced ginger just to kind of infuse this liquid with the ginger flavor, so it's not just a raw pungent ginger when you take a bite into it. Just kind of simmer that down for maybe like 5 minutes, and then that should be good. This is gonna be the sauce for the fish. All right, put the fish in the oven. It's gonna take about, give or take, 20 minutes or so to know when the fish is cooked. The little tip is, if you didn't puncture the foil should puff up. And once it puffs up, give it about 5 minutes or so and it should be done. Another great tip is, if the house starts smelling like cooked fish, it means it's done. You do not want to overcook it. Such a delicate fish, don't overcook it. So if you start smelling like cooked fish in the house, check the oven. If it's puffed up and you can hear it boiling in the foil, pull it out. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna chop up and prep our last ingredient, which is cilantro. So with the cilantro, it goes on the fish last, after the fish is cooked. So you just basically just rough chop it. You can even use the stems. Stems have a lot of flavor on it. When I get towards the stem, I usually cut it a little bit smaller. Just like that. And there you have it. Now we're ready for the fish to cook. And we also have peanut oil, which is going to be our finisher. So you want to have a separate saucepan, heat it up with about a cup of peanut oil. A little bit of sesame oil, just to flavor that oil, just like that. And we're gonna heat that up later on towards the end. Alright, so you can really smell the house. It smells like fish. Let's go check this out. So like I said, tip number 1 is you smell the house. If it smells like fish, it's almost cooked. Tip number 2, we're looking for it to puff up the foil, and that should be it. Alright, let's have a look. Oh yeah, perfect right there. That's what we're looking for. Sealed it properly, it should look just like that. This should be finished right now. You can hear it boiling. You want to have your oil mixture heated up to a pretty good high heat, almost smoking point. And you want to reheat your ginger soy sauce mix. And we are going to open up the fish and transfer it to the platter. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, perfectly cooked. Alright, so now you want to add your ginger and soy sauce mixture right on top. Scoop on some ginger. Pour on a little bit of this soy sauce and mirin recipe that we did earlier. You want to add some of your cilantro right on top, just like that. So now you got your oil that's really nice and hot, smoking hot. Basically, we're gonna just slowly pour it on top of the cilantro, and it's gonna infuse the herbs and tie it all together. So here we go. And that's it. She's good, just cooked. All right guys, that's a complete recipe. It's pretty simple. Give it a shot. If you guys try it out and you guys succeed or you fail, please leave your comments below. Let me know how it goes. In the meantime, let's try this out. Oh yeah, perfect red sauce. So tender. Wow, it was cooked perfectly. Well, that was super delicious. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Please leave your comments below. I'll be sharing more recipes with you so you can take it into your kitchen and do exactly what I did. I like simple recipes, but I like them good. All right, thanks guys. Take care now. Shoots.